Thanks for tuning in to Barbershop Sports Talk.
NFC. And this was probably the better of the two games that went on Sunday. So let's start with this. I just want your overall thoughts, Kenny, because we can go a lot of places with this game. But I think first, an important part to start is this. So Matt LaFleur, there were some questionable coaching calls down the stretch. The decision to kick a field goal, I believe this is I don't have the exact number off the top of my head, but 2-3 minutes left in the game. The game's in the balance. It's 23-31 Buccaneers. And they decide to kick a field goal to make it 26-31. Now, what makes this interesting is this is a fourth down. They have the chance to go for it, make a 2-point conversion, and tie the game. And instead, Matt LaFleur does the conservative thing. He kicks the field goal. They kick off to Brady, and they have to stop Brady in order to get the ball back. And for me, what I criticize Matt LaFleur and why I think this decision was so wrong, so egregious, so abominable, and on so many levels is this, Kenny. If you're thinking about this, first of all, you want to live and die with Aaron Rodgers with the ball in his hands. He is your best player. The thing you have been going to, and they went to this thing numerous times during the game in the red zone. Rodgers to Devontae Smith. That is their bread and butter. They live and die with it. You live and die with Aaron Rodgers. He is the MVP of this league. He is your best player. He has earned that right. He is a future Hall of Famer. You give him that right on fourth down. You do not put it in the hands of your defense to make a stop. When personally, I didn't think their defense was up to that challenge. And also the fact is, as I was thinking about it, the field goal only made it a 5-point lead. Only cut it down to 5 points. Of course, now, in this situation, if they get a touchdown, they win the game, but they're still going to have to drive the length of the field, whether they went for it and missed it, and didn't get that fourth down conversion and got nothing, or if they kick it off and then they have to stop Brady. Like, they still have to drive the length of the field no matter what happens. So why not go here right now?
Yeah, it was a good take on your part. I didn't like the call at all. Just you break it down from a couple of reasons. One is definitely, giving Aaron Rodgers a shot to make a play on the 8-yard line. But if you don't get it, the Bucs take over at their own 8. So maybe it makes them a little bit more conservative, running plays in the shadow of their own end zone versus getting the ball at the 25 on the made field goal. They start off at the 25. So that's one. Two is, either way, you're going to need to get a stop at some point. So at least if you went for it and didn't get it, now you have to get a stop if you're the Packers versus kicking the field goal. You got to get a stop on Tom Brady regardless. So regardless of the situation, you need to get a defensive stop, at least going for it. You got a chance to go in the end zone. If not, maybe draw a penalty to do that. And you have the difference in field position. And then, especially when you have an elite quarterback like Tom Brady, at some point, what used to be the case is a team would run 3 straight times, use the timeouts, and punt it and kick it away. Now we see teams like the Chiefs and the Bucs, and as long as you have a top tier quarterback, they're going to be throwing for it. So they're playing to get a first down, and I just think it's way too hard to get a 3 and out on an elite quarterback in that situation. Too many things could happen, and they picked up a first down early on, and then a chance to get one more stop, and what we got a defensive or pass interference in the back in the secondary. Packers guy grabbing on to the jersey, a clear interference right there. Another thing for the offensive advantage. So I didn't like. I just think it's too difficult to come up with a 3 and out, especially when teams are throwing now in this situation instead of just sitting on the ball and using up the timeouts.